The overall essence for your reading today is consideration. It appears that what's happening for you is this is a moment for you to be allowing. There's a reflection. There's a reflection that's required because you can't exactly see the next step, Taurus. You may have a little bit of haze. There may be a little, that's the best word. Fog doesn't even cut it. There's some haze that's sort of like, you don't entirely know what you want, so you're just sticking with what you've got. Not a bad place to be. All right, what do we have for Taurus? Being inspired to take a step, but then taking it back. It's like, I'm going to take a half step and then take it back. I'm going to take a half step and then take it back. Oh, because it's a brand new cycle. That if you take a step and dip your toe in the next water, that it's almost going to like suck you into the whirlpool and start this completely new cycle. Tell me more about that. You're also getting a lot of Pisces energy, Taurus. So your faith is extremely important. The belief that you are meant to walk this path is very important. Embracing your own emotions at this time and keeping the hope about you, knowing that everything that you want actually can come to be, is part of your mission here as you're sitting and holding space for yourself. Okay. Yeah. There's an entire energy here of just being afraid to start the next cycle. Oh, some of you are looking at making something official, signing a contract with other people. There's something about, and when I say there's something about, that's because this is different for all of you, okay? For Tauruses, it's right now generally just some of you are dealing with a Pisces, and some of you are dealing with Neptune or Piscean energy, which is the need to become more grounded in what the next step is going to actually be. There can be a bit of an illusion when Pisces is present, but for you, Taurus, that's very rare. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Taurus, you're very well grounded. You like when things are just so, your comfort and things like that. So not being able to put your finger on it, not being able to identify what's happening next is difficult for you. And it's got you in this space of being trapped within your own thoughts. Was it your last reading where it was the waffle? It's like, I'm going to go here, but it's very similar energy, except now, Taurus, it looks like you've progressed to actually being able to desire something further. Moving into this next step is going to require taking a loss. Moving into this next step is going to require leaving things behind, and that's where the fear is coming from. Some of you moving into this next cycle is a healing journey, but will require financial loss. That could be the contract. For some of you, you're signing a contract for something that's more soul fulfilling and comes with less money. How can Taurus overcome the Eight of Swords and the Five of Pentacles? Best course of action for Taurus to overcome the Eight of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. Are we staying where we are? Are we ready to move? Can we get beyond the fear? Don't bury what you truly want. If you are feeling something, if this Piscean energy I'm seeing everywhere is you feeling something that you keep trying to stuff down, even though you know it's your truth, that's not going to help you in your journey at all. There's something that you know is a wish fulfillment for you. There's something you know that you want, but it requires the end of a different cycle. It requires an ending and leaving something out entirely. And that's a scary prospect sometimes. You're considering how you want to take action toward it, how you want to manifest this. The thing about your energy, Taurus, is your last reading was going back and forth and waffling. This reading is about you still being in this place of not deciding, not moving, being too afraid to actually take the next step. Now, today I'm doing all the fixed signs, okay? So this isn't just you. You are a fixed sign. Movement is difficult for you. It's more difficult for you to have a new beginning or to end something than it is for other signs. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Check your birth chart and your placements, because wherever Taurus is in your chart is significant for you. And the Eight of Swords is major Saturn energy, so it's just a restriction. And the Nine of Cups comes up again. I mean, there is water energy here. You're having these feelings like that you're almost afraid to have, because you know once the feelings come up, that's when this change with the world occurs. That's when this happens, okay? You already know what you want to manifest. You already know what you want to manifest. I mean, and you've been thinking about it. You've really, wow, okay. You already know that there is hope with what you have already been trying to build for this new beginning. You know, there's a reflection here that if you allow yourself to see the truth, if you allow yourself to have that hope of the star, you can manifest what you want. You absolutely can. 7:33 on the time. Where you are right now, the number 7 is one of the most difficult, because it is about being in this place of how do I take action next? And 33 is, not only is it a 6 where you're secure in who you are and you've got stability and balance, but the number 33 is about love. It's about going beyond just you in spirit and actually involving other people. Believing in your path, that for you, Taurus, you need to embrace some more emotions at this time. There's shadow work when the moon comes up that's required. And shadow work is not easy. So if you need assistance, this is coming up for a lot of people right now. If you need assistance in shadow work, definitely seek a therapist. That could be the 3 of Pentacles I saw pop out. But there is working together with other people. You're not alone in this. And all of the difficult, nice. Shadow work, I just saw this meme that said, what does it take to make a star shine? A shitload of fucking darkness. I mean, you have the star here, you have the sun here. There is definite potential of like putting things behind you in order to find your sunshine. That you've got to face it, okay? With the sun being Leo energy and wanting to be seen, you need to be seen. You need to see yourself in the truth for what you are. The unpleasantness here is in your mind. The unpleasantness here is the letting go and the fear. It's all about the fear. And that is something that is yours to own, Taurus. The fear is something for you to overcome, to do the depth diving into you and figure out why you're afraid and why it's holding you back. Why is it blocking you from heading into the next step? And then you can go into it, incorporating that fear into your strength, having recognized why it was blocking you in the first place. We're going to get 3 to close out for Taurus. 3 to close out for Taurus. At least you know what you want. There's progress from the last reading, Taurus. So you do know where you're going. You're just not stepping there yet. Yeah, you're not stepping there yet. There's something about the plan is incomplete. Three to close out for Taurus. It's time to take action. That 9 of Cups will not leave you alone, Taurus. Your wish fulfillment is available to you. Emotionally, when you do this work, it will help you financially. Your emotional fears, the blocks, the restrictions that are happening with you right now, it's affecting your money. Yeah. You need to start pouring your efforts into yourself. You are worth your time. You are worth your money if you're going to pay for therapy. Everybody needs to do therapy, in my opinion. Who did I just said that to somebody in the other readings. It's time to pour your efforts into you, Taurus. Major Arcana I'm seeing. So you've got a big new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles, okay? The Major Arcana I am seeing here. We know that Pisces has been overall in the reading. We've also got Leo. We have Aquarius. We have Virgo. Mercury energy. I mean, I say Virgo, but you have the Magician and the Hermit here. Mercury energy. So it's, and we are in retrograde as of today, officially. So pay attention to what happens over this Mercury retrograde, the last one of the year. We've got 3 to 4 per year. Don't panic, okay? But it's going to trigger some things in your thought process that might actually be helpful for you emotionally, okay? So pay attention to this Mercury retrograde for you. And I wish you the best in the new year. Thank you so much for being here, Taurus. Like, share, and subscribe.